You talk about confidence. I mean, I feel like we've seen you over the years emerge having body confidence, I mean, showing your body, owning your body. You talk about, getting healthy. I loved because, especially now with the rise of Ozempic and Mounjaro and all, and now we've lived through this fabulous body positivity movement only to now everybody's on Mounjaro to be as skinny
I
as
don't even know what that is. I heard you talk about Ozempic, but I don't even know what that is.
It's a shot that is semaglutide, which actually controls your blood sugar. It's for diabetics. So what they found as a byproduct of it is that when it controls the blood sugar, it basically, the food in your stomach, it slows it down in digestion, right? So then it slower releases blood sugar into your system, right? So it regulates your blood sugar. You don't have spikes. And the subset of that is you lose weight, which a lot of diabetics are overweight. So it helps. It's kind of like this twofold. Well, what's ended up happening is they realized
people who don't need it are using it.
Magical weight loss thing. So exactly. So it's now it's actually there's Mounjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic. Ozempic is for diabetics, but this Mounjaro and Wegovy are being approved for weight loss. So basically, if you have a certain BMI, which it doesn't take, the BMI is so off, that's like a whole nother discussion. But anyway, you can easily qualify for this shot, but it comes with tons of side effects. And the minute you go off the shot, you gain all the weight back. So are you prepared to be on it for the rest of your life?
Forever. That's like the worst thing about it. It's funny that you say that BMI and all this stuff. All of it's like based off of like white men and like
from 1930 or something. Like it's so long ago. Yeah.
And when I did, I worked out in Aruba, and they very much went off of this like thing. And my thing came back at Aruba, I was like 141 pounds. And it was like, you're obese. I'm like, what the? I'm obese. Like, I'm like, and I'm like, it's just like, this is like so demeaning to people. It's so demeaning. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's but as you say, for the body positivity, I'm not always all the time. And that is why I try to be. And that's why I post things, because it's like, even though I'm not always the most confident and I don't always feel the strongest, I know you put it out there and others see it, they start to feel it too. So it's like, fuck it. Like, I know like I'm seeing Miona do it all the time. She just posted a beautiful one, like highlighting her, like, some of her stretch marks and stuff. I was like, and it's funny because I'm like, I've been wanting to do a video like that. Now I'm going to do a video like that. Like, it just, like, fuck it. Like, I have meat on my bones. I've always loved meat on my bones. I've never wanted to be a really skinny person anyways. Like, I'm like, if my food can't like fall in my lap and save for leftovers, like, what's the point? Like,
You're so beautiful too. You're like so gorgeous. I mean, it's like, I love it. I love that you are anti, and not even anti, but I love that you're just standing up and going, even when I don't feel confident, I'm going to post this. It helps other people. That's what I love about your story in general. I think all along the way, you've shared things about you and Sinjin and marriage and, things that have happened to you in your childhood that, a lot of people criticize you. Oh, well, you didn't say this right, or you're a witch or whatever. And it's like, fuck off. I'm going to say this, and who it resonates with, it resonates with. And I love people that live life on their own terms, and they don't do it perfectly, the way the audience thinks you always should, know?
That's actually what I've been hashtagging a lot lately. Perfectly imperfect.
Perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
Talk to me about.
I should trademark that. No one look. Let me look that up.
Patent pending.
Yeah.
We're going to trademark on that. Talk to me about Tiffany Franco. She's another one. Beautiful, stunning, has gone through this amazing health transformation. You guys have become friends. Do you help each other with confidence and through this experience of being reality TV personalities?
The confidence, I feel like not much, because we just always hype each other up no matter what. I feel like for the reality TV show, we definitely, it's, if you haven't experienced it, it's hard to talk to you about. So it's like something special we all have who's been on the cast members. Like Michael, Jessen, and I, we still talk often. And it's like, we talk about the show, when Tiffany and I, it's like, we talk about just moments we filmed and what made it to the air. What was the filming like? What happened? And like, it was, so it's always really good. I feel like, because you feel like validated, like you feel so less alone.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Michael Jessen, there was another moment you went viral. You guys did that. Do you regret that? You regret that TikTok where you did the trend?
And you wasn't even, no, we were viral before that. And that's why I did that.
That's right. You were sort of, okay, I use outed isn't the right word, but people were talking online that you guys were seeing each other. You were having an affair, any of that. And Juliana even said, oh, I had my suspicions about these two.
No, she never said that.
Okay, maybe I read that rumor wrong.
No, they said that she had thought that, but she never actually publicly, openly never said that. And people would be like, well, when she separated, she never once brought up any cheating rumors or feelings of cheating. No, all of that was bullshit. That's why I never really I just kind of made fun of it. It was someone who was miserable and going through it, who wanted to make, I don't know who was miserable. So I don't know if they want to make me miserable or him miserable. But at the end of the day, we just had a fun time with it. There was no truth to it. We were thinking about being roommates. Like I have a video up on my YouTube talking about it. Because we're both going through transitions. Like we're like, you know, we both travel a lot. We're like, this is perfect. Well, we both figure out what our next steps are. Let's just be roommates. That ended up not transpiring because he had a dog, and my landlord was like super against dogs. But yeah, that's no.
You guys never were a couple, is what you're saying. You're
never a couple, never even. I'm like, actually, as a friend, I do believe. Hold on, lady. They probably need to go outside, and I think the roof's
okay, no problem. I got one last question. I got one last. Oh yeah.
Okay. Can I just real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Yeah, no.
Then I was like, you edit this before you put it out, right? Or do you just put it straight?
No. I'll make a note to edit. This is great. Go take them out.
Sorry, they haven't been out all morning.
No worries. Yeah.
Wait, we're just talking about the Michael Jessen thing.
Michael
right?
Jessen, right? You guys were never together. Is there anything else you wanted to say about that?
No. Oh, I was just saying, like, you know, part of it was like, oh, they were saw holding hands at this restaurant, and I'm like, that restaurant was actually on the books for like where he sold the wine licata. I'm like, why would we ever have an affair at a place of business? Like that's like just everything that's being put out was just stupid. So it was just okay. Sorry.
Tell me, yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. I'm just like, even as friends, like I am a very like, I believe friends can be like, intimacy is not just for romantic partners and family. Like you can hold hands, you can hug, you can do all this with friends. Like even as a friend, we never had even held hands or anything like that. So that's why all of that was like, anyways, just people who are someone who is miserable wanted to make one of us miserable. And instead we had fun with it.
You know, you stay in touch with a lot of 90-day people, clearly, Michael, with Tiffany. What about, you know, the last time we saw you on Single Life, Debbie was like fired up about you. Like she got so into it with you there at the end. Did you guys ever resolve that? Have you and Debbie ever talked, or are you like piss off?
I never talked to her since then. I mean, I would love to. Like, I don't understand why. I think she got so upset because like she was like really like hated, like not hating on me, but giving me a lot of hate for like, why aren't you signing the papers? You just don't want him to get married. You don't want him to move on. Why aren't you signing the papers? And I'm like, shut up. Like, it's not your business. Like, you know? And then I think she felt like I should have been like, shit, Debbie, like it's going to happen later. But like, no, it's a surprise for everyone. Why would I tell, like, no one else is getting so upset. Why are you?
Oh my God. Yeah. She really took that personally. She like really,
and I was like really sad because we had really clicked and I really liked her. And I mean, I hope it was just like that thing. And it's just something we can like be cool again if we saw each other. Cause
yeah, why not? You guys all have the shared experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else you stay in touch with through 90 Day? Like, I mean, obviously we know some of them because you've posted publicly, but anybody we don't see you like out there with, but we'd be like, oh, you guys are friends. I love it.
I mean, not like really like, oh God, her Instagram name is Glitterbuggin, but what's
Ooh, who's Glitter?
I hate when I can't remember she was the one that was dating Stephanie. I think they were the first woman couple.
Stephanie's girlfriend, well, former girlfriend.
Erica. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is the Instagram name? Like Erica and I sometimes will talk like on Instagram messages and you know, I do try to reach out. I think for me, I am going to start trying to reach out to like new people who enter, just say, hey, hello, hi, how are you? Like, because it does feel super lonely. You know, there have been people that like couples or like part of or half of them who would like when the show aired and stuff had reached out to Sinjin and gave like us advice, and then what I would respond and be like, oh, you know, Sinjin told me you said this, thank you so much, like no response, no, and I just was like, it was just like weird. It was kind of weird energy.
Weird.
And it is like, it's a whole new world when you go in it. It feels super isolating. It feels super lonely. So I do want to start reaching out to people, just be like, hey, I'm out here if you need anything, you know. Juliana was actually just in London and she was in London. So I actually hit her up because I know she goes to London for work sometimes. So I was like, I have a 24-hour layover and I just like didn't know if you'd be here. And she was in London and we tried, but like her distance and where I actually was, we weren't close to each other.
Sure.
So we didn't get to meet up, but Ashley, we haven't talked in a long time, but for a little while, Ashley and I, from Pennsylvania, her and I were just like, not much, just a little like, hey, how are you? Congratulations on the shop, just things like that. Yeah.
Tania, you've been so generous with your time. I'm so grateful that you could like tell more of your story and clear up this craziness and just have like hopefully you felt an open forum to just speak your truth. Is there anything you want people to like you want to promote? I love you. You're a girl of many interests, but where can people follow you,
Many
buy
interests.
from you, follow the blog? How can we support?
Yeah. So especially if you're a woman, especially if you're interested in traveling with me, but anyone in general, if you want to learn more about me, check out my website. It's www.lifewithtanya.com. Sign up for my email list, especially if you're interested in traveling. If you're a jewelry designer, like a real jewelry designer, can do CAD designs and everything, please hit me up. I'm looking for a new jewelry designer. I still love to do jewelry brands. And yeah. Anything. I have a blog, YouTube. You can find that all at lifewithtanya.com.
Love it. Thank you, Tania. This was amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much, Sarah. Have a good one. Anytime, hit me up.
Girl, you are so good. Hold on one sec. Let me hit pause on